Hi friends, today's learning goal is I can divide decimals using place value understanding, including remainders in the smallest unit. What that means is that we are going to divide and we might have a remainder, which in our 4th grade world we would leave as just a remainder, but now we're going to keep dividing until I don't have a remainder anymore. So the first problem we're going to work with is 1 7/10 divided by 2. Now, I have already drawn my place value chart and my 1 7/10. And I wrote my standard algorithm. And why does Ms. Walker have 70/100ths over here? Because we know that 7 can't be divided evenly by 2. So we're going to have a remainder. So I know that I'm going to have to go into my hundredths place. I know that 70/100ths is equal to 7/10. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add that 0 up there. So 1 7/10 is the same as 70/100ths. Now, I also know that I can't divide 1 into 2 groups unless I break it apart, decompose it, exchange it, unbundle it, any of those words, into tenths. So I'm going to now take my 1 and break it into 10 tenths. So now I have 17/10, and I can break those into 2 groups. 17 divided by 2 gives me 8. So I'm going to put 8 in each group. So you see, I've already put 8 in each group. I've crossed off my first 8. I'm crossing off my second 8. And I have 1 left. So that 1/10, oh wait, before I do that, I've got to go over here and I'm going to record this for you in my standard algorithm. So again, I have 0 in my ones place. 17 divided by 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And when I subtract, I have 1. I'm going to bring down that 0. So now I know I need to have 10 in my hundredths column. So I'm going to move that 1/10 to hundredths, and there are 10 hundredths in 1/10. And now I can divide them into 2 groups, and I'll have 5 in each group. So there's the first 5, there's the second 5. Okay, so now 10 divided by 2 is 5. We all know that. We're super smart mathematicians. 5 times 2 is 10. And when I subtract, I have nothing left. So 1 7/10 divided by 2 equals 85/100ths. Okay, the next problem we're going to do is 2 6/10 divided by 4. Grab a piece of paper, draw the place value chart just like I have it here, and I want you to go ahead and do this one with me, both on the place value chart and with the standard algorithm. I have 2 1s, I have 6/10. Now, I know because I'm a super smart 5th grade mathematician that I can't divide 2 1s into 4 groups. I have to break them apart and move them to the tenths. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to pause the video so I can draw my circles. You go ahead and draw yours. Now, as you can see, I have 20 tenths plus the 6 that I started out with. So I have 26 tenths. My 26 tenths are going to be divided into 4 groups. 26 divided by 4 gives me 6 in a group. So go ahead and draw your 6 in each group. We're going to cross them off from up here as we do it. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. How many do we have left? We have 2 left. Before we deal with those, we're going to come over here to our standard algorithm. Again, I have no ones, so I can put a 0 there. I have in my tenths 6 in each group. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 minus 4 is 2. Now I have 2 tenths that I can trade for 20 hundredths. So I'm going to add my 0 and bring it down. 20 hundredths. So I'm going to go ahead and move these 2 tenths to the hundredths place. Go ahead and draw your 20 hundredths. Once we have our 20 hundredths, we're going to again divide them into 4 groups. 20 divided by 4 is 5, so I'm going to put 5 in each group. So 20 divided by 4 is 5. I have 5 in each group. 5 times 4 is 20, and when we subtract, we have nothing left. And if I just added up what's in each of my columns on my place value chart, I would have 0, there's my decimal, 6 tenths, 5 hundredths. So 2 and 6 tenths divided by 4 equals 65 hundredths. Alrighty, our next problem is 17 divided by 4. And you're probably wondering, why do I have tenths and hundredths? Well, again, I know that the closest I can get to 17 when I divide it by 4 is 16, so I'm going to have one left over. So I went ahead and made my place value chart to the hundredths. And again, you can stop the video right here and draw out your place value chart. Put your 1 10 in and your 7 ones, and then we're going to start dividing. So I know that I can't divide my 110 into 4 groups. I've got to decompose it. So I'm going to move it to my ones place and have 10 ones plus my 7 ones. Now I've got 17 ones, and I can divide those into 4 equal groups, where I'm going to put 4 in each group. And you better be doing this with me. Okay, so I have 4 in each group. This looks like a regular division problem. 4 times 4 is 16, and when I subtract, I have 1 left over. Which column are these in? They're in the ones column. So I need to put a decimal point here, and I'm going to need to make this 1 ones into tenths. So I'm going to add a 0 here, so when I move it, I know that I have 10 tenths. So I'm going to take my 1 that's here, move it to tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can divide those into 4 groups. And if I put 10 into 4 groups, I have 2 in each group, and I'm going to have, again, some left over. So I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's my 4 groups. How many do I have left over? I have 2 left over. So before I do that, though, when I divided my 10 tenths, I put 2 in each group. 2 times 4 is 8, and when I subtract, I have 2 left. And because I have 2 left and I can turn 2 tenths into 20 hundredths, I'm going to do that, bring down that 0. Now I'm going to take my 2 tenths and move them to my hundredths. So now I have 20 hundredths. I can divide my 20 hundredths into 4 groups and have 5 in each group. Okay, so 5 in my hundredths place, 5 times 4 is 20. When I subtract, I have nothing left. So that equals 4 and 25 hundredths. I have nothing in my tens. I have 4 ones. I have 2 tenths. I have 5 hundredths. Our last problem for the day is 22 divided by 8. Again, I can't divide my tens. I've got to decompose it and get 20 ones. I now have 22 ones because I moved this over here. I can divide 22 divided by 8, and what do I get? How many are in each group? There are 2 in each group. Okay? So there are 2 in each group, and then I have a bunch left over. We're going to deal with those in a minute. So 22 divided by 8, there are 2 in each group, and 2 times 8 is 16. When I subtract, I have 6 left, which is what I have over here. I'm going to move those to my tenths. So I'm going to put my decimal point there. I'm going to add a 0 so I can divide my 60 tenths. When I divide my 60 tenths into 8 groups, I have 7 in each group. So now, as you can see, I have 7 in each group, and I have 4 left over. 60 divided by 8 gives me 7. 7 times 8 is 56, and when I subtract, that gives me 4 left over. I know that 4 tenths is 40 hundredths. So if I move those over there, I can still divide 40 divided by 8. So you can see I took my 40 hundredths and I divided them into my 8 equal groups. There are 5 in each group. So 40 divided by 8 is 5. 5 times 8 is 40. And now when I subtract, I have nothing left. So I know that my answer is 2 and 75 hundredths. Now, if you're struggling with the division standard algorithm, you can always go back to using the area model, but we really need to start working on our standard algorithm. You know where to find me.